low carb, low fat snacks that are amazing and taste amazing, and you will not think they are low fat or low carb when you're eating them. I've been eating a meal plan called Trim Healthy Mama for about 7 years, and these snacks have helped me in the process of losing over 50 pounds, going through 3 pregnancies. I have 8 children total, and I'm just gonna get started and show you some of these snacks. I tried to do some of the simplest snacks that I have, but I do have 2 that require a little bit more work. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna explain some of the ingredients to you, and we'll go from there. Okay, one of the easiest snacks that I have is this one. It's simply a 000 yogurt, which is sugar-free, low-fat, and low-carb. This flavor here is vanilla, and I love to just take any kind of berry, strawberry, blueberry, and raspberry, blackberry, and just put a few on top and stir it in. You don't have to add sweetener, you don't have to do anything. It's ready. This is sweetened with stevia, and so this is pretty healthy and has 15 grams of protein. So anytime that you have a snack, you need to have a foundation of protein so that the snack helps you stay full longer. So even if you're just eating a bunch of pickles, then you still want to have some kind of protein. That way those pickles will make you actually feel full for a little bit longer. Okay, so this yogurt and fruit is by far the easiest favorite snack. Then one of my next favorite snacks is the Wassa cracker with light Laughing Cow cheese with a little bit of fat-free turkey. So the Laughing Cow cheese looks like this. You want to get the one that says light Laughing Cow. And then the Wassa crackers, I really like these light rye. These are my favorite, and the ingredients are literally rye flour, salt. That's it. You just can't beat that. They have 0 fat and 7 grams of carbs for 2 crackers. So that's amazing. So what I do is I take one of these light Laughing Cow cheese wedges, I cut it in half, and I spread half onto one cracker. And I spread the other half on the other cracker. And then what I like to do is take some bagel seasoning and kind of sprinkle it on. Take one of the fat-free pieces of turkey. This is just some fat-free turkey from Sam's. Put that on, and then it's awesome if you put like a couple of cucumbers on there as well, but I didn't have any cucumbers today, so I was just going to use some pickles. You can definitely use some pickles or a few tomatoes. I always like to say, where is my vegetable? Is there any way I could have a vegetable with what I'm about to eat? And if the answer is yes, then I try to sneak a vegetable in anywhere that I possibly can get it, because the more vegetables that you have, the fuller you're gonna be, and it's just overall really, really good for you. So this is a super simple, you saw how quick it took me to make it, snack, very good for you, and very, very filling. I mean, this is a huge amount of food just for a small snack. Okay, now one of my next favorite, it's so hard to decide which order to go in, but I'll go with this one. This is just a low carb tortilla that you chop up into like tortilla sized pieces, spray a little bit of cooking oil on it. I use olive oil spray, you can use coconut oil spray, avocado oil spray, whatever you want to use. And then in this little bowl is a light Laughing Cow cheese wedge and some salsa. These are the low carb tortillas that I like to use. This is the salsa that I like to use. It's just a Walmart brand, thick and chunky salsa. It's literally $1. Then you take your Laughing Cow and your salsa, and you just mix it together, and it kind of forms into like a queso that is super delicious. And then you can dip your chips into it, and these are low carb, low fat chips. And if you wanted to, you could even dip some pickles, some pickled okra, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some bell peppers, anything like that that you have that you can chop up, that you can dip into this is super amazing. Highly recommend this. It's a really, really good substitute for queso. It's not queso, but it definitely hits the spot if you're craving that heavy queso taste. Same with the chips. They're really good. You'll be surprised, so just try it. My microwave takes 2 minutes. If you spray oil in it and stick it in the microwave, it takes about 2 minutes, but some microwaves may take less, some may take more, so just be sure to watch them. This is a super easy, super fast snack. Okay, this next snack is simply 2 tablespoons of store-bought hummus. Store-bought hummus, I use the tablespoon measuring. I put 2 tablespoons on here, and voila. I have some pickles on here to use to dip. You could also use some pickled okra. You could use a couple of those chips if you wanted to, but you wouldn't want to do too many, or then it technically wouldn't be low fat anymore, because they both have a little bit of fat in them. And then you could easily throw some berries on the side here. You could load up on the cucumbers though. I was all out today, and also bell peppers are so delicious. I wish that I had those, but hey, this is real life, and I have 7 kids, and it was so hard to keep them from eating this food that I bought just to make this video. Oh man, I rarely ever buy special things that I don't let them eat. And so like the pickled okra and stuff, they've been begging me for it for days, and I just was like, oh, I have to get this video made or none of the food is gonna be left for it. So anyway, this is a super easy. Literally, you buy some hummus and you just keep it under 2 tablespoons. It doesn't sound like a lot in your head, but if you see it on this plate, I mean, I have big hands, that is a lot. And it's just a snack, it's not a meal, you know? So a small amount will definitely do your belly good and make you feel good and give you energy. Okay, so this is a super easy thing. I mean, I'm a mom of 8 children and I homeschool 5 right now. And I really need fasting sometimes to get me through when I am feeling super hungry. So one of my favorite things to do is take a piece of this lunch meat. And my favorite is the pickled okra, but I don't always have it because it's expensive and my children gobble it up as soon as I get it. But you wrap this up in here and you just eat it. It's so fast, it's so easy, and it's so filling. It doesn't sound like it would be, but try it, you'll see. You could also do this with artichoke hearts. Those have a ton of fiber in them. One of the highest fiber vegetables is artichoke heart, so that is gonna help you stay full even longer. I love them. It's kind of funny because I actually didn't like them at first, years ago, when I first tried them. And then I tried them again, and I loved them, and I still love them. So if you didn't like something a long time ago, maybe try it again if you like it. But if you don't like pickled okra or artichoke hearts, feel free to just get a pickle. Make sure there's no sugar in it, and just wrap up your pickle in your lunch meat. Make sure your lunch meat is the low fat kind, and voila. You can even have some berries on the side of this, because this is ultra low fat, low carb right here. Okay, here is another super simple snack. Berries, you can have strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, any of the berries. Now, blueberries have more carbs than the other berry and the other berry families, so you want to have a little bit less of those. Don't go crazy. And imagine this is a white cheese stick, because that's what I wanted, but we didn't get those. So I have this yellow cheese stick here to imitate the white cheese stick. So just pretend this is the low fat cheese stick. This one has 7 grams of fat in it, which is still okay, but it's not as low fat as the white mozzarella cheese stick. So these have protein in them, and the berries are super delicious. Feel free to put a little bit of sweetener on them. I like to use pure sweetener from Walmart, which is an erythritol stevia blend. Super delicious, and it really hits the spot when I want something sweet. So this, I mean, you just really can't get easier than that. All right, now we're gonna move into the little bit more time consuming, but barely, Okay, so this is a roll up. All I have here is a low carb tortilla, a couple tablespoons of salsa, whatever was left in my jar because it was almost gone, and then a light Laughing Cow cheese wedge. So this takes as much time as this. You open your light Laughing Cow cheese wedge, and you use your knife and you kind of spread it out. Get your salsa spread out like this. And then you take your turkey. And then, honestly, I love bell peppers, lettuce, tomatoes, anything like that on here. I'm out of all that fresh stuff right now, which is so rare, but hey, it happens. So I'm just gonna have pickles and tomatoes. Any vegetables work, and just put that in there, and you just roll it up. If you're dairy-free, there's a cheese called Kite Hill. I can find it at Publix around here. I live in Middle Georgia, so that's the only grocery store that carries it here. But check around because it is low fat, low carb, and dairy free. It's made out of almond milk and super yummy. They have several flavors. My favorite is like the cream cheese one. I love it. I'm out right now, but you get the idea. These Light Laughing Cows are very similar in the fat ratio to that. So you can use that instead of these if you're dairy free. And that's it. Voila. You have like this most delicious little roll up, and it's low carb, low fat, super filling, super delicious. Great snack. And if you wanted to have this for a meal, maybe you could have a salad on the side and definitely some more protein, or if you wanted to have it for a meal, maybe you could have 2 of these. I don't know. So yeah, this is very, very good. Okay. Another snack that I love and that's super easy is to take a Wassa cracker. The reason I say this takes more time is because you have to take the time when you meal prep to make up some of this Coach Canada's creamy peanut butter. Coach Canada is a Trim Healthy Mama coach, and she made this peanut butter recipe. It's amazing. I use it all the time. I will try to link it down below, but if I don't, just Google Coach Canada's peanut butter and it'll come right up. But it looks just like real peanut butter, but it is low carb, low fat, up to 2 tablespoons. So you just take your Wassa cracker, you spread your peanut butter on it like this. Oh, it's so good. It smells so good. I love this stuff. And then my favorite way to have it is to just take a few berries and put them on top. My berries are really bitter. They're not sweet at all. I don't know if you guys ever do that. If that's the case, then I just kind of sprinkle a little bit of this pure on top. Oops. Not much, but just a little. And there you go. A fuel pull snack that does not taste like a fuel pull. Low carb, low fat deliciousness snack. I'm making all this stuff. My kids are gonna flip when they come in here. They're gonna be so excited to get to eat all this stuff finally. You can definitely have this peanut butter with celery sticks too. If you like those, just scoop out the 2 tablespoons just like the hummus. Have some celery sticks, dip it in there. It's so good. I've never tried it, but I wonder if we made the tortilla chips, maybe with like a cinnamon sugar on top, and dip that in the peanut butter. That might be really good. I've never tried that, but I've definitely done the cinnamon sugar tortilla, and it's really yummy. Anyway, so give this peanut butter a try. You just use, when you're at the store, you want to get the pressed peanut flour. It's actually really hard to find peanut flour in the store without sugar in it. I don't eat any sugar, and I don't recommend you eat any sugar when you're trying to lose weight or in general in life. I do let my kids have some sugar, but they do like this peanut butter. This is a Trim Healthy Mama peanut butter. It's really good, and it's really not that expensive. If you've never heard of Trim Healthy Mama, you can go to trimhealthymama.com. They have tons of special ingredients like sweeteners that are all like clean ingredients. Their protein powder, it can't be beat. It just can't. It's so good. Which leads me to the next low carb, low fat snack that I'm gonna tell you about. Okay, now this one requires a blender, so I know what that means. A lot of people don't. Yeah. Okay. Oh, cracker? Yeah. Is that what you want? Yeah. You want the cracker? Hey, thank you. Okay, so in this blender, I have 2 cups of almond milk, 2 teaspoons of Dynamic Duo. All that is half spirulina, half moringa greens powder, 50% in each, and they're mixed together. I buy them on Amazon. They're really, really good for you. So I try to get those in as much as I possibly can. The next thing that's in here is the Trim Healthy Mama Strawberry Protein Powder. I use 1/4 cup, that's it. It's got a lot of protein. This is incredibly filling, incredibly filling. So I know there's special ingredients and not everybody's gonna have it. Most of the stuff you can buy at the store. This stuff you might have to buy online for sure, the Trim Healthy Mama stuff, but a lot of little mom and pop health food stores definitely have the Trim Healthy Mama protein powder in stock. So go check it out if you have one of those near you, because it is amazing. I do not really like mini protein powders, but I love this one. I just can't say enough good things about it. Okay, so let me find the lid to this. Okay, I like to drink mine really cold. I mean, I like to drink all my drinks really cold with ice, but this is a quart jar. I only blend this for about 5 seconds, otherwise it gets really bubbly from the protein powder. You just pour it over the ice. Look how green it is. So every time I drink this, I think of that reel. It's like, how do you restore your body back to factory settings? It's kale. Kale, isn't it? I'm like, no, it's not kale. It's this drink. This one that's all over my shirt now. It's so good. You don't even need to add any more sweetener to it or anything, because the protein powder, it has all that in it. So literally that's it, 3 ingredients. The Dynamic Duo, the almond milk, and the Trim Healthy Mama protein powder. I just use Great Value brand, original or vanilla, unsweetened almond milk. Make sure you get the unsweetened one, because some almond milks definitely have lots of sugar in them. And make sure you get the sugar-free one. So that's the only things I have. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to ask me any questions down below. Have you ever tried any of these? And would you try any of them? And yeah, let me know what you think of some of these, and let me know if you do try them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I like to do videos here on mom stuff, homeschool stuff, minimalist stuff, productivity stuff, and weight loss stuff. And I mean, can you tell I just like to do anything? I try to really enjoy whatever I film on YouTube, so I really like to keep it open to whatever inspires me that day that I think might inspire others. This is definitely something that I've been wanting to make for a while. I just haven't got around to it, so I'm so glad that I finally got it filmed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it blesses you, and please, please, please let me know if you guys try any of this. Have an awesome day, and thank you so much for watching.